The front end of any website is of utmost importance for any business or organization. The first impression a user gets from the website has to be something different. So, how can someone make a stylish and a good looking website? Hello everyone and welcome to SimpliCode's YouTube channel. Today we'll take you through what is CSS. CSS is one of the most important technologies required to develop a website. Before we start the topic, I hope the screen is clearly visible and the audio is fine. If yes, please let me know that in the chat section, and if there are any issues, mention them so that we can resolve them immediately. Let's wait for some more minutes so that some more people can join us. Until then, let me tell you guys that we have regular updates on multiple programming videos. So if you are a programmer and if you want to learn something new, then consider getting subscribed to our YouTube channel and press that bell icon to never miss any updates from SimpliCode. Also guys, thank you so much for your support as we have achieved that 50,000 subscribers mark. A heartfelt thanks to everyone who has supported us in this journey till now. I hope you guys will continue to support us in the future as well. Great. I think we can get started. Let's go through the agenda for this video. We'll start this video with a brief introduction to what is HTML, as HTML is considered as the most basic building block of web development. Moving ahead, we'll see what CSS is and the advantages of CSS. We'll end this video by understanding how CSS actually works. So, let's start this video with what is HTML. Hypertext markup language is used to create the structure of a web page. Now, let's take a closer look at each word that makes up the abbreviation HTML to comprehend it from top to bottom. The first word is hypertext. Links that join online pages together, either within a single website or between websites, are referred to as hypertext. Hypertext is the organized text that frequently includes embeds like graphics to connect related content. An essential component of web are links. You can participate actively in the World Wide Web by publishing content online and linking it to other people's web pages. Now, the second word is markup. A style manual for typesetting anything that will be printed in hard copy or digital format is called markup. A computer language is composed of easily understood keywords or tags that aid in formatting a page's overall view and the data it contains. A type of computer language that uses word names or tags that are simple to understand to format the way a page looks overall and the data it includes. The markup languages BBC, HTML, HTML and XML are among the examples of other markup languages. The last word we have in the HTML is language. The method used to communicate information and instructions to computers is known as a computer language. In other words, computer languages serve as the symbolic conduit between users and computers. There are many different computer languages, each with a unique set of skills. HTML is also a language that a computer system uses to comprehend commands on a web page. Now, HTML governs the structure of a web page. An interactive web page cannot be created with just this structure. So, you will employ aiding technologies like JavaScript and CSS to bring interaction and beauty to your HTML respectively. That's where CSS comes into picture. Making web pages attractive is made easier with the help of CSS, often known as Cascading Style Sheets. The style and experience of a web page are handled by CSS. The color of the text, the font style, the spacing between paragraphs, the size and arrangement of columns, the background pictures or colors used, layout designs, differences in display for various devices and screen sizes, and a variety of other effects can all be controlled using one single language, which is CSS. Although CSS is simple to grasp and learn, it offers strong control over how an HTML document is presented to the user. It depends how you are presenting your HTML document, how you are styling it, because the user will get an impression on the first view itself. CSS is most frequently used in association with HTML or XHTML as markup languages. Now, when it comes to front-end web development of any web page, the three most widely used technologies are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is used to create the structure of a web page. CSS makes it look more attractive to the user by adding styles to it, and JavaScript adds interactivity to the web page. So let's move ahead, and now we'll discuss the advantages of using CSS. The first one is time saving. CSS is a time saving since you can create it once and reuse it across a number of HTML pages. There's a style available for each HTML document, or we can say each HTML element, that you can select and apply to as many different websites as you desire. If you utilize CSS instead of manually writing HTML tag attributes each time, pages load faster. You only need to create one CSS rule per tag, and it will be applied to every instance of that element. So quicker download times results from less code. Simple maintenance. To make a modification that affects all elements on all web pages, just modify the style sheet. Everything will update instantly. Also, CSS provides a great range of characteristics than HTML so that you can provide a considerably better styling experience. CSS provides a considerably wider range of properties as well than HTML, so you can give your HTML page a much better look than you can use using HTML attributes. Better styles than HTML. Now, style sheets enable the material to be optimized for multiple types of devices, allowing for multiple device compatibility. Different versions of a website can be displayed for printing or for handheld devices like PDAs and cell phones by using the same HTML document. So, let's move ahead, and now we'll understand how CSS actually works. A browser must merge the content of a document with its style information before displaying it. It goes through several steps to process the document, which we have outlined here. Remember that this is a greatly simplified explanation because different browsers will perform the procedure differently when a browser loads a web page. But this is what usually takes place in a browser. The browser starts loading HTML. Example, it receives it from the network. It transforms the HTML into a document object model. In the computer's memory, the document is represented by the document object model. In the same time, it also loads CSS as well. Most of the resources that the HTML document links to, including embedded images, videos, and even connected CSS, are subsequently fetched by the browser because it is handled a little later in the process. We are not discussing JavaScript here to make things easier for you guys. The browser parses the CSS that was fetched and groups the various rules according to the type of selectors they use, such as element, class, ID, and so on. It determines which rules should be applied to which document object model nodes. Based on the selectors, it discovers and applies the appropriate styles to each node as needed. This immediate step is called render tree. So this is the creation of DOM tree. After the rules have been applied to it, the render tree is organized in the manner in which it should look. The screen displays the page's visual representation. This stage is called painting. So guys, this is how CSS actually works on a web page. I hope you guys must have got an idea about what CSS is and why one should use CSS on a web page. We'll dive deeper into all CSS concepts in the upcoming videos, so we'll go through all the CSS aspects one by one. So I'll catch you guys in another video where we'll discuss some more things about CSS. If you feel that we have missed out on some important topics we were supposed to cover in this video, please feel free to drop them down in the comment section below, because we often don't check the chat section, so it's good. It will be beneficial if you guys can leave your comments in the comment section only, and we'll have your questions answered as soon as possible. We'll also consider every suggestion provided by you guys. So let me check if we are getting any comments in this video, or we can say any live chats. So here you can see, hi Aita Rajesh. So we have only one chat. Now So with that, this is Kaushal signing off until next time. Thank you guys. Keep learning and stay tuned to SimpliCode. Thank you very much.